If you're choosing to make the lava lamp using one of my tracers, grab the center piece, trace it onto a piece of paper, and then grab your neon oil pastels. I did two different versions of this, and in the first one, I drew in my sections. That left it with lines at the end, and if that's how you want it to work, then that's fine. In my second one, I just used my color and began working. I also used all different colors in this. I stuck with cool colors, so I had a cool color scheme, but I used all of the cool colors available and tried to create a pattern. You don't want two of the same color to touch each other. So if you can see the way I drew my pattern out, start off with cool colors, then I moved to warm colors, but they're different levels of drip. So it's not just one continuous drip that goes all the way through. I have multiple sections throughout it. So if it helps you to draw them out first, then do that, but make sure it's very light because it does show up in the end. As you're working, your oil pastels may touch the color before it. If that happens and they start to get dirty, keep a paper towel on hand so you can kind of draw on the paper towel and wipe the other color off of the oil pastel in your hand. That's going to help keep your design nice and clean and not be so muddy in the end. These oil pastels also aren't the best quality for coloring, but they show up the best under a black light. So when you go to color, they are going to smear a little bit. You might have to do a few layers. And they also are going to get a little bit chunky. So when you're done, you can very lightly take your hand or even a paper towel, very, very, very lightly, and kind of brush like the little pills away that'll be left behind. Once you're finished, you can cut it out, and then we'll move on to working on your base.